Alright, so where do I even start today? Today was just a crazy day for me. The first class I went to this morning was Lookers to Bookers. This was a class with Chip Dizard. And Chip Dizard kind of just talked to us about the Reels and the Instagram and how you can grow your business from people just looking at your stuff to actually getting them as a client, and a couple techniques that he uses that, you know, when he's in a wedding or when he's at an event, how he gets more clients right then and there, you know. So he taught us a lot of that in his class. Then I kind of just came back to the trade show, which I had already done everything except Canon booth. And the reason I didn't do Canon booth before the last 2 days was because it was so busy all the time. It was just packed, constantly packed. So it was very well structured, I guess you could say, because it had like 3 different booths that you can take pictures at. So while somebody was doing like a class, somebody else was there modeling, and you can take pictures of the models and explaining stuff, and then it would go to another class right there inside the booth. And I had already gotten some pictures of different models at other booths, so I didn't really focus on getting pictures this time, but I did take some of the classes. Like, for example, I took a class with Susan Stripling, and her class was at the Canon booth. And then later I took a class that she had a seminar about money management for the creative mind. And that was just such a beast of a seminar. So thank you so much. I don't think you'll ever watch this video, but Susan, thank you. Appreciate it. I took like an hour at the Canon booth, and I looked at, I'm very interested in going into cinema cameras, film cameras. And the reason it intrigues me so much is because I really want to tell story and do a lot of dialogue videos of films, like a short film. I really want to touch that surface or touch that genre of filmmaking. And I think I for whatever reason, I think I need a C70, and I might not need the C70, and I can probably do it with my R, but I just know that I don't want to get limited to what I can do with my gear. So that's why I say I need a C70, but my wife will probably differ from that. She probably will be like, you already have 2 cameras. I was like, yeah, but anymore. Anyways, the craziest thing happened to me the night before. So last night I was getting food, and I came back to my hotel room, and I see out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy, and I'm like, is that him or is that not him? And I was just like, it probably is him. And I mean, you know, you're wearing a mask, so that's why you kind of like, you think you know, but you don't know. And then obviously I saw tattoos, so I came into the hotel room, and then I looked him up on YouTube, and sure enough, I kind of confirmed with the tattoos, and obviously saw his hair and everything. It was Manny Ortiz. And I just couldn't believe that Manny Ortiz was literally in the same hotel room that I'm staying at. And the only reason I didn't go back that moment, because he already had like 5-6 people around him, probably just asking him questions. And by this time it was like 10:30, almost 11. It was kind of late, so I really didn't want to be that guy, you know, that fanboy, and just kind of like approach him and be like, hey man, I know it's late, but can I get a selfie? But nonetheless, I kind of figured that I would see him the next day, which is today. And as I turned the corner from where the B&H photo booth is, towards the back of the convention hall, or the showroom floor, I see him. I see Manny Ortiz, and I see his wife, Diana. And I just couldn't believe it. And he was already talking to somebody, and I just kind of like had my vlog camera in my hand, and I can see them see me as they're talking to him, and I just stayed quiet, like just waiting my turn. And as I'm waiting there, I'm just like, man, am I that fanboy, you know, trying to get a selfie with Manny Ortiz? But then in the back of my mind, I just kept saying, well, when am I ever gonna get this opportunity again? You know, like to see one of my favorite YouTubers like killing it on YouTube, and me just being able to get monetized recently, and you know, getting 30 cents on my estimated revenue. Like, it was just, I just said I'm never gonna get this opportunity again, probably ever. I kind of figured this is my opportunity to just say hi and thank him for genuinely being how he is on camera, the same way in person. And we kind of joked around about how his last video he showed a bloopers, and if you saw him, he did the high, the mid, and the low about posing. One of his latest videos up until today, I believe. And I just told him how much that helped me, you know, pose, because that's how much, you know, I struggle with posing, and that's one of the things I struggle with. And he said, yeah, man, this is just kind of good technique. And I'm like, and I thought it was so cool that you work with your wife in the videos, and not only that one, but in the past videos. I just think you guys have such a great relationship. But at the end of that video, they kind of showed how, you know, they kind of clash at some things, and they really showed a raw emotion of, you know, how they are. And jokingly there, you know, he was just like, as he was talking to people downstairs, she was waiting for something upstairs to eat. So, you know, it kind of like their real off-camera personality, you know, came out. But what I appreciate about Manny is that, and his wife Dana, is that they're literally the same people on camera than they are in person, which is amazing to even think about. You know, somebody with that much, you know, influence, you know, online. Sometimes you get that persona that they're the person online, but they're not the same in person. And I did not get that vibe from Manny and Diana. So I thank you guys so much. They even did a little joking story with me, and I'll clip it right here. We were just making fun of Jaid, and you guys know Jaid on this channel. He's a videographer of mine. He helps me with a lot of shoots. Jaid, kind of give you a backstory, he was gonna come to WPPI, but he couldn't come, or at the last minute, one of his clients got him VIP tickets to Baja Fest 2021. And not only that, he was able to get VIP tickets, he was able to contact Sky Rompiendo, if you guys are into the reggaeton or music world, very popular DJ, and got in touch with his people, and he was able to shoot Sky Rompiendo on stage, and he was able to get on stage in Baja Fest 2021. So, you know, it was a great opportunity for him, although he did miss WPPI. And Manny and Diana were able to do a video just kind of making fun of the fact that he wasn't here, and I got to meet Manny and Diana and he didn't. So it was kind of like a play on play, and they were so cool about it. Well, you guys can check out the video right here.
Bro, Jaid, where are you, bro?
What happened?
We came here for you.
Hello.
I wanted to give you a hug.
Right?
And you're not showing up.
You're so rude. Like,
that's kind of rude.
So
yeah, rude, right?
Daniel, you know what? You need new friends. Jaid,
yeah, Jaid, bro. You kind of failed on me, man.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. Wish you were here.
Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciated the fact that happened, and it really motivated me to kind of keep going, even though I only have 1,100 subscribers, almost hitting 1,200. It just motivates me because, you know, he started at 0. You know, he had 1,100 subscribers at one point as well. So it just kind of motivates me to kind of keep going and grinding. And, you know, we're not getting paid to do YouTube videos, but you know, it just teaches me a lot about myself, and a lot about my creativity, and it just gives me another outlet to release that creativity. And you never know, like somebody might benefit from it, you know. Somebody might look at all these videos from WPPI and it's like, man, I really enjoyed WPPI, and then somebody will come next year because of this video. You never know, you know. And then last but not least, the day ended with Honors of Excellence award ceremony. Now earlier in the week I entered this class, or it was more of a judging, they were judging like prints, and these prints were later on going to be awarded, you know, by the points that they get, you know. And then they honored like all these people that have like the like a higher honor or a double medal honor, things like that. I'm not really sure how it really kind of staggers, but it's such a cool feeling. And I'm be honest with you, I got a little teary-eyed. Some of these people have been just grinding every single year to get their work judged or printed, and so that these judges can, you know, critique the photos. And every time they would do it, they would kind of like get better and get better and get better because they're being criticized. And again, I'll mention that there was these photos that you couldn't figure out how people could say a negative thing about it, but apparently there was, and you can see it. You know, I mentioned like up to like the hand, if it's like this, you know, if it's not naturally like this or pointing, or, you know, things like that, they would dock points off of it. And it was something that simple, and you look at the picture and it's like, dude, this is a dope picture. Why are you judging it that hard? But you learned a lot from it, you know. You learned a lot from them judging, so you can kind of take it to your eye or your lens and be like, okay, I remember that they said something about the hand or this light source. You know, why is the light coming here but then they're getting light over here, you know? So it was really cool to see that and that experience, and they were honored. They were honored with that award ceremony. You know, we're all photographers there, and we all sacrifice time away from our family or loved ones. So to hear people kind of say the same thing that you have been saying, like man, like I'm not with my family the entire time, or you know what, I have to say no to some of these things that they want to hire me for, because that time with my family is more valuable than the couple $100 that I'm gonna make, you know. And I really learned that I got to take care of myself before and my family, so that we can be happy, you know, not just because we have to make our clients happy or people happy because they're giving us a couple $100. So thank you to everybody that I've met so far at the end of day 4. Manny, thank you so much. You're a beast, man. Like, honestly, thank you for just being so genuine in your words. And I love the fact that even though I went up to you to get a picture, we were able to have a 10-minute conversation of life, wife, and photos, you know, and then even content creating. And I really appreciate you taking the time to, you know, giving me that time and those kind words and motivating and inspiring words. So again, you might not see this, but if you do and it gets to your eyeballs, thank you, man. Honestly, respect. Tomorrow's the last day and I get to go back to my family. I'm really a little bit homesick, and to be honest, I really miss my family. You know, these last couple of days I've been here by myself. I've been downstairs kind of by myself and hear people there and there, but you always call home and your son is like looking at you and like, hey puppy, I miss you. Your wife telling you I miss you. It really is hard, and it's not easy to stay. I really wanted to drive back like literally an hour ago to see my family, but you know, we got to remember why we're doing this is to get better and to learn and appreciate everything that we have. So I'll probably pick you guys back up in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I know I've been rambling on and on, but it literally is my experience, and I hope that you guys take something away from these videos and, you know, give me some love, man. Like, share it, like, subscribe, you know, tag WPPI, you know, tag the people you see in the video. Hey man, you're on WPPI, Daniel's video, you know, whatever it may be. Please show some love and appreciation for these videos. I thank you guys so much, and thank you WPPI. You're making a crazy awesome event. Everything is rolling, you know, rocking and rolling. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. This is the end of day number 4. Tomorrow's number 5, and I'm ready to go home. So we're gonna take some classes in the morning, and then start packing to leave back home to Yuma to another 5-hour drive. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Love you all. Peace.